through the first part first. Now, before we even guess the answer, right? Okay, let's see. Are is considered what? Is it a verb or a noun? A verb. Okay, so put a V there. So the next word, can it be a verb or not?
No.
Okay, what words do you think can follow after a verb? Maybe you can have can I have an adjective? Like, she is beautiful, can I? Is then beautiful. This one can be an adjective. What else can it be? Can it be a noun? Okay, you ask something. Okay, can be a noun. Any more possible answers? It can also be a, please write all this down below first. You can write in smaller words maybe. One last thing, can it also be another verb? Let's say, the toys are kept. Kept is also a verb, ma. So you have a possible of 3 things here. So after deciding what word they can be, right? Okay, then after that, let's come and look at the content. In this first paragraph, talk about this guy. He believed that one of the greatest discoveries was when he realized that when you change your attitude, you can change your life. Whether you are what of it or not, you view the world. The moment you realize, the arrow over realize. When you realize something means you what something? You know something, correct? Realize is it another word for know? So how do I say that you know something, but I cannot put you are, no lah, right? So when you know something, you are, I give you an A, correct? Ends with an E. You know something. Are you what of the rules? Do you know or not? Are you aware? Yes, because of the word. So in this case, this one will fit in with the adjective lah. Alright, so whether you are aware of it or not, so because of realization, okay, here you don't need to highlight because they already highlighted for you already. If it's not highlighted enough, I mean, you all can borrow your highlighters and whatnot lah. Okay, those who need green pen or highlighters, please self-service. Okay, so whether you are aware of it or not, you view the world through your own attitude. Your decisions are what on the attitudes. Now, let's come again. This one, are is also a verb. What word can this be? Okay, can it be an adjective? Because of this word, okay, are beautiful can, but then I have an on here. So meaning this word must link to this word, this word must link to this word. Agree? Agree or not? Hello? Can I have some reaction?
Yes.
Okay, don't be so tense. Hello? I thought only supposed to be, I'm very tense. You all cut the video actually. Okay. Okay, but anyway, let's talk normally. Okay, for example, in this case, they say you use the when you change your attitude, you can change your life. Agree? So your actions are first you have do you make the decision first or do you create the attitude first? Is it this one? They are what on those attitudes? Meaning attitude first lah. Okay, for example, if I'm a very positive person, then my actions will be very positive ma. Okay, let's say I'm a very positive teacher. I see students looking very sad. What will I do? To cheer you up lah. But if I'm a very pessimistic teacher, I see you very sad, then what will I do? Okay, don't care. Okay, it can be something else lah. So in this case, they follow, right? How to say they follow? I give a B word, correct? They are based on the attitude. It says in this case, based is also action because of these 3 words that follow. They are based on your attitude. Okay, so when you experience something or a personal crisis, the moment they say meaning these 2 things, they are the same thing. Correct? So can you give me another word for crisis? Which I give you an F. Correct? When you experience failure. Yes. Alright, so this one you need to know the form, the noun form. Difficulty can, let's say if I never give you F, then you put difficulty. When you experience a difficulty or a personal crisis, difficulty will be accepted also. Or problem, you think can? When you experience a problem, same. Difficulty is, it's actually not the same thing, but as long as you show some kind of negative scenario. So some possible answers, failure will be accepted, difficulty will be accepted, but what about problem? When you experience a problem, or can I say when you face a problem? Okay, so if I put problem here, can or not? I cannot. Okay, usually problem will be more towards when we face a problem. These words will come together. Okay, so this one, difficulty or failure will accept. So it is perfectly normal to go through these few stages. Then add some, when you say add, you must be add a thing, correct? So this thing, can it be an action or must it be a noun? Noun. Add some, the keyword is actually add. Then add some Like you go through these few stages. So can I say then at some stage? Then at somewhat in life. At some point, yeah. Some people are thinking, but teacher, this is plural. Then should I put points? Or should I still put point? Why no? Why no S? Because this, okay, even though some is technically plural, but in this case, we are meant to say, can you be at 2 points in your life? No, okay, so you can only have 1 point. So in this case, even though it's point in life, you can only be 1 point. Okay, so which is why we still treat it as singular, okay, because you cannot have 2 points. Okay, then at some point, we all have to say, okay, then you have to tell ourselves, hey, I'm still here. Okay, let's say maybe you all had very terrible marks in CA2. Then you tell yourself, okay, PSLE is 3 months away? 3 months. Okay, 3 months away. I'm still living as a person. Do I want to spend the rest of my time wallowing in, like let's say you got 48 marks, 2 more marks to passing, you're very sad, right? Wallowing means something like crying or suffering. You want to wallow in, another word for sadness maybe? I gave you all a what? G. Yeah, another word for sadness. S with the F. Yes, you can put grief, okay, or you can put sadness because of the keyword wallowing. Okay, so do you want to continue in? It must have a noun, okay? So do I want to continue to be sad? Or do I want to rise above what has happened and pursue what dreams? Yes, in this case because of I, so quite straightforward. I will go with mine, or do I want to pursue my dreams? Okay, so far? So far when I explain, does it make sense to you all? Any point where you all don't understand? No, right? What do you mean yes? Alright, so after that, let's move on. So the age-old time-proven truth is that you and I may have absolutely what control? The truth is what? Do you have no control or a lot of control? That's what you can say, right? Okay, so in this case, what control do you have? We have absolutely no control. Okay, the truth is you cannot control everything, right? You have no control. Because from the keyword, we are all blindsided. Blindsided tells you that you may not know what you're doing, alright? Blindsided, what time to time? What word always come with to? From, yes, from time to time. We will be blindsided. Something we can control. The moment they give you a blank, at the start of a sentence, must be what kind of word? A connector word, okay? So it can be like although, however, besides, okay, any kind of connector. Then you want to see whether you are connecting 2 similar things or 2 opposite things. Here they say blindsided, negative. Okay, the sentence in front is negative. The sentence behind we can control is positive. You want to join 2 opposite things, or opposite connector will be however. Okay, so we are all blindsided, however, we can control how we choose to react. If we choose the correct attitude, we can rise. I give an A. This answer actually is already in the previous page. If you turn up, right, you realize that here also have rise above. Okay? Which they give you a hint. So rise always comes when you rise above something. You rise above the challenges. Okay. You cannot put beyond. Okay, usually rise or rise above. So you can rise above our challenges once we have whimpered. Okay, whimpered means something like cried. So once you have cried, you have vented, you have what? Your tears. Yes, you shed your tears. Okay, we'll past tense lah. Okay, because of the word tears. So once you have cried all your tears, we need to pull ourselves together. Okay, I have never come across a successful, fulfilled, happy person who is also a... Yes, okay, in this case, who is also a, must be a thing, must be a noun. So let's say somebody, I see some answers, you all put pessimistic, but you cannot put who is also a pessimistic, right? So the person who is opposite. Now this one is happy, plus. I have never, meaning you want to have an opposite. So happy, we can say optimistic. So the person will be, opposite of optimistic is pessimistic. And then the person is called a pessimist. Okay, but then you just have to spell it correct lah. Who is also a pessimist. This is because optimism is empowering. So what they are trying to say is, you can never have a happy person who is actually sad. Because they say, optimism is so strong, it allows you to change your attitude to make the best of situations. Is plural. So I'll put of. Every can or not? Or shall I put all? Of. To make the best of bad situations. Okay, this one is either you give me a bad or you can give me a more general one. To make the best of all situations. If you put every, cannot because this is plural form. Okay, unless they change to situation, okay, then you can put to make the best of every, because every is considered singular ma. Okay, but of course here you can just give an adjective lah. You can give a bad. At times this is considered as reframing, so you change your mentality. So instead of thinking, okay, for some of you maybe you all don't like holidays because we have to stay at home and do homework. But then you can reframe your brain to thinking of it as it is doing homework may be bad, but you can take it as training. Maybe use every page. The moment you finish one page, then maybe you think of it as rewarding yourself or something. I mean, for some people, like for example, I reward myself with food. You can reward yourself differently. Like after a long day, okay, then I'll be thinking, okay, after today when I end at 7:10, then I will treat myself to a nice dinner. Okay, usually food is my motivation. You go and find your own motivation. I don't know, boys will probably be like, what, games? Is it? Like if you finish 10 pages, then you will tell yourself, okay, then I'll play like whatever, 1 hour of games. Then you will feel more motivated, ma. I don't know, you try it may work. Right, not? Okay? So at times, this is considered as reframing. Something you cannot change, you can change. If you look at this sentence, cannot is negative, you can change is positive. So I want an opposite connector, which will be although, yes. Although you cannot change, but you can change, yes. So although or though will be fine. Right? Although you cannot change your life, but you can change the way you look at your life. Initially, you may have to do this something. Once you practice for a while, it becomes automatic. So do you think this answer is opposite of automatic or similar? Initially, you may have to do this one. Like for example, the first time you do it, it's not habit, ma. You have to do it what? No. Like you have to take note of it consciously, yes. Okay. You have to do it consciously first. Then once you practice for a while, it becomes a habit. Remember, I always tell you all, supposedly according to scientists, it takes 21 days to form a habit. Right? So if you do something consciously for 21 days, it becomes automatic. How true is that? I haven't tried it yet. You can try it out for yourself. Alright?